Greetings, travelers! We are reacting to what is apparently a ReZero movie, which I'm pretty sure is supposed to be about the meeting between Emilia and Puck. ReZero is, of course, my favorite anime. It's honestly weird to say that given how new it is relative to some of my other favorite shows, but it combines a lot of stuff that I love: time travel, fantasy, just suffering of main characters because it's good pathos and good character development. I'm really excited to see this because I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be considered canon, even though it's not directly adapted from the light novels. Yeah. So, I'm looking forward to it. Emilia is my favorite of the girls that Subaru knows and is having affection for, though it may not be clear given what I have, but these were like what was at the con. I love Rem and Ram. Ram more so after having read some of the more recent light novels. I'm about halfway through what will be covered for season 2. And I've stopped because I'm intending to react to season 2. So I had to stop reading. Oh. Now, I love Emilia because, for Subaru, and this is mostly the light novels that got me to love Emilia, was, she was really the first light in the darkness for just how crappy a world the world of Lagunica and the surrounding countries is. Especially for Subaru Natsuki, who came in knowing nothing at all. He just kind of dumbasses his way into every situation, so he really was just in a pickle. Not only that, though, she was also his second light in the darkness during the mansion arc. When all hope seemed lost, she got him to come back to himself a little bit and become Subaru Natsuki again after he was kind of being broken by the cycle of failure and death. So that was really well done. And I just, you fall in love with her more and more the further you get into the light novels. I suppose I'm running out of time here, so if you want to watch the timer version of this video, click play as I click play when this timer reaches 0. Otherwise, you can go to the link in the description where there will be a reaction that does not feature a timer and will in fact feature the movie in the rest of the video. I'm really looking forward to this because, well, I've already said it. I'm just trying to fill time at this point. It was so close. I need 2, 1. Honestly, when I was loading this up, I didn't know it was a movie. I thought it was like a 20-minute episode. It's just a fun thing. No. I was mistaken. To protect her, that is your reason for existing. But you are forbidden to excessively interfere in her life. Okay. Puck, I assume? Is this going to lead into the contract? Wait, is that just a regular wolf? No, it's not just a regular wolf. At all! Not even a little bit! The monsters in ReZero are awesome. So this is before she was a candidate for anything. She's just the frozen witch or whatever she was called by the people, though I don't think she was fond of that. One of the disappointing things in ReZero, at least so far, because we know she's awesome and that we're gonna get more, is that we really haven't seen Emilia in too many combat situations. So, it's not really a huge disappointment since she's used so effectively elsewhere, but it's like, I'm excited for this kind of thing. Because she's a badass. I'm saying this as she's completely getting... Oh, no. Bad situation for her. What's going on? I'm gonna hazard a guess and say that he didn't just do that for effect. I'm assuming that's Puck. Oh no. Did she hit him or did Hmm. Ooh, did they mention the eyes? I forgot about that if they did. A great deal of misfortune for Amelia, if I recall correctly, is that many silver-haired half-elves in the world of ReZero do end up being troublemakers. I don't remember why. Something to do with... I don't know. I don't remember why. So it's like, not only does she have to deal with this prejudice, others are feeding into it. For the record, I'm not gonna... If you're worried about it, because I brought it up earlier, I'm going to avoid spoiling anything substantial from Season 2. Amelia still exists as a character in Season 2. Shock of shocks! And Ram, she gets character development. I've ruined the show. I'm sorry. I hate spoilers too, so I'm not going to go into things. I didn't read what was said there. Trouble with the reactions. This means I have to watch the movie twice. Reminiscing, because this is clearly Roswell's manor. Okay, so this is directly following the mansion arc when they had that first date. I would ask, why would anyone stay in a place like this? But, like, Canada exists, so... what do I know? It wasn't a shot at Canada, it's just cold up there. Which I guess is a shot at Canada, but not like a mean-spirited one. Assuming you haven't watched my other videos, comment clicking this link from like watch these on a sidebar or whatever. I do Steven Universe reactions too, and I have like a little Steven thing that sits right here. These are so much easier to stand up because they have like a base. It's very nice. This flashback again. I wonder if that's going to be the movie flash back and forth. Or we're going to... I would be surprised if we didn't see Subaru at all in this movie. I don't expect him to be a principal character. In fact, that would actually be kind of annoying because of how important he is to the rest of the story. He doesn't really need to be in this. But I'd be surprised if he... Maybe at the end. That's a cool house. Oh, also, I'm a dork. Other reason Amelia is my favorite among the girls. Just adorable. I'm a simple man. Aww. Oh. I see. you can definitely see how the feeling of isolation and general distrust of anyone's affections that she would have in the future is being sown here. Okay, so that's still recent. She has. I wonder if she's gonna like save the village or something at some point in this movie, something to get them to at least maybe not hate her. Cause I mean, it's the world of ReZero, so happiness is never a guarantee. In fact, it's absurd to make the assumption, but good man. Just a no trouble type sort. I have wares if you have coin or trade or whatever. Oh, she's not wearing shoes? Oh, she is wearing shoes, just crappy ones. Huh. Okay, this guy's working his way up to I just like him category. You don't have to be a good person. Just. Now, what I'm trying to say is, it's not realistic for everyone to be the same level of dick. It's mostly. I'm liking the characterization there. Because we don't really know if he's cooler than the rest of them. He's just doing his job proper. Ooh. I mean, that's a shame. We don't get to see how they met. Or maybe we'll flashback again. What does Puck do? Hmm. I also love an optimist. Even if it's a hopeless optimism. Sloth. I got it. Almost felt like a bit of precognition there. Is this where the concealing robe comes from? I figured it came from Roswell. One day he'll be inside your brain. Being an overly creepy father figure stalker person. I was just being mean to Puck. He's probably among the most complex characters in the show. hope those knee socks are warm. Cause that does not look like a heat can. Oh wait, she can't feel cold that well. That's right. I was like, man, that just looks cold. I mean, she is like an ice witch, so whatever. I mean, I know she's not a witch, but like, they're gonna call her that. I'm gonna call her it. Witches are awesome. Ooh. Is that where she got the words that Subaru is always criticizing her for? Yeah, the no one uses them anymore. That makes sense. Did it disappear already? Now we know Roswell's gonna show up here at some point. What is he doing? So he's only been pretending to disappear? At least now. Definitely not by the time the show proper starts. I didn't have time to read that. Nobody did. I don't care how fast you read subtitles. Ooh. Aww. Childhood. Oh, I bet you why they did this. Raise Amelia's promise as a character a little bit. Spoiler, I guess, but like, it's not gonna hurt anything. Rem is not a very big character in season 2. Well, at least for about halfway through season 2. If the light novels adapt as much, if they adapt as much from the light novels relative content wise as they did for the first season, up to that point. But yeah, not a very big character. Okay. And Remo's, of course, an absurdly, hugely popular character in ReZero. Possibly, like, rivaling the most popular characters in all of anime, at least as far as merch goes, if not other metrics, too. And not a big part of the next season. They're like, oh no. So maybe they're like, we need to elevate our other main girl, because a lot of people don't really care for Amelia, and I think that she can be elevated. So I'm happy if that's what the thought process was. But they're like, we'll do this whole movie, which was probably intended to come out as the season was airing, but then COVID happened. You can try that, buddy. Did they what? Did they hire them or something? Okay, no, that they didn't hire them. no. This is a small piece of cut content from the first light novel. I hope that we're not getting into, but hey! Oh, the fear that the Witch of Envy inspires. I'll get into what I was talking about as soon as this scene's wrapping up. I'm gonna pay attention. I haven't been paying attention this whole time, but like talk and watch, it's hard. Awesome. In the light novel, there's a line. I don't remember how it comes up or what the context is, but like Subaru jokingly says as to solve one of the problems they have, maybe we could do a virgin sacrifice in a volcano. And like Amelia asks one, what's the sacrifice for? Yada yada. Oh, well, I can't do it. Implying that she's not a virgin, and I was really worried that that's where this scene was headed, explaining that backstory, and I was like, I don't need it. I don't need it. Oh no. Looks like something Ben 10 would turn into. Aww. She couldn't save any of them. I mean, they're bastards, so I don't really want them to be saved, but at the same time, I know Amelia wants them to be saved. So it's like... Yes! Oh. It looked like it got hit from the front. I was like, who got it? But like, how'd she do that? Aww. What the hell? Yeah, that looks like it hurts, bud! I'm sorry! Oh. This reminds me of the blood flowers from the Promised Neverland. How, you stick them in, prick, and it sucks the blood out of your body. Creepy as hell. And the flower blooms when it happens. So wounds can cause this? You just got like a cut on your cheek, bud. You might be able to avoid this. Ah! I wonder if there's any way you could stop it. Oh no. Mainly because she doesn't want you to. I don't want you to die, so guys, live! Maybe if they like meditated or something. Ah, inner peace! I wonder if at this point Emilia knows how significant a spirit he is. Him being, I think, one of the 4 or 5 great spirits as revealed in the light novel that was for some reason that small bit cut from the anime. I tell you what, it was to make the reveal that he was the big ass cat monster a little bit less obvious. Hey! That's what I'm saying, Puck! Okay, so that's the text that was at the beginning of the movie. Operating under whatever her original stipulations were. Perhaps that's the reason for the destroy the world portion of the contract if she dies. You know, he had to take on some horrible thing to, be able to form a full contract with her. That makes a whole lot more sense than him just being like, to heck with the world. I mean, granted, he's still got a little bit of that in his personality anyway, but it didn't really make sense up until now. I feel for this guy. Okay. I hate seeing her have to play the bad guy. I know what she's doing, but it still feels hard. I am really enjoying this so far, and this makes me happy. Looking forward to season 2 more than I was, because it's been a few years. It's a season 2 of a great show is not always going to live up to what season 1 was, but I'm thinking they got it, guys. You idiot! Hey, smart guy, tell him what's what. No! Wait, okay. He doesn't have as many reasons to be scared. Aha! Aha! Smart guy? He has earned the title of smart guy. Ooh, that's like Satella's move. So that was him. I wasn't entirely sure before. It made sense, but Yeah, this is also why Puck's such a great contrast to Amelia. Is he gives no fucks. It's actually kind of detrimental to her goals sometimes, but it balances out some of the naivete that goes along with her obsessive optimism. Try. Is she trapped there? They haven't spelled out what happened here to the elves, right? I've been thinking it's something she did, but... Ooh, she's not a spirit arts user at all at this point. Okay. I'm really curious because I'm thinking I'm right. Was right before. The only way he's able to form a contract with her is with that huge stipulation. Or maybe he ends up forming a contract with her on accident or something, kind of like an Ichigo from Bleach situation. Take my power! Not all of it! Ooh. Some kind of fire demon spirit, whatever. Okay. Eyes of what? Witch cult? I don't know that name. We have unfortunately not seen Puck in a battle where he's pressed in a way where he's in danger, which is possible. I know he's super powerful, but it's like, I assure you, it's possible. And Meliquera. Well, maybe if you say it out loud, he'll know. No kidding. Maybe that's why he wants her to leave. But why does he care? Maybe he's like a forest spirit, and he's just like, my trees, stop freezing my trees. Is that like her mom or something? Maybe a sister. Cat burglars. So were they there to take a little bit of mana from her? If I remember correctly from the late novels, they didn't really do this much in the anime. One of the stipulations of his contract with her is she has to change her hairstyle often. And it kind of works out because of how ungodly long it is. What's the problem? A guilty Lao. Looks like some of Ganondorf's malice or something. Or maybe it's just Rimuru Tempest ReZero edition. That'd be great. We're not that lucky though. That's not the isekai we're in. Yeah, it's not gonna hold it, is it? Yeah, I didn't think so. I'm actually like just general decency on her side this time because she's clearly capable of taking it on. If it were the bandits, I would have been a little less completely against Puck. Ooh. Of course, we're not. He knows what's up. I was being a little stupid there. That was great. Animation wise, I just loved that. If I remember correctly, it was one of the OVAs that talked about it. I was expecting a battle between Puck and Roswaal to be a huge thing, but if we like, wow. Awesome! What's so great about ReZero is like several different characters would be suitable main characters of the show if you just changed the focus. Why are red spirits always the best? If she could just figure out how to make it float, she could be the Silver Surfer. Perfect cosplay. Why does it care? I need information, dude. Just making sure the timer's still matching up. Awesome. Oh dear. I mean, I know you can't die here, so it's like apologize. You don't need to apologize to anyone except like maybe possibly the frozen people depending on context we'll get later presumably. Super Saiyan 2. She's got the hair for it. No, wait, that's Super Saiyan 3. That's gonna be devastating to her, isn't it? Good for her. I just got reminded, like Batman Beyond: Return of the Joker, space laser in the middle of my show. No. What is it, Brother Eye? Pleasure. Is this the Beldam from Konosuba? Huh? Well, Puck's plan backfired pretty good. Dude, this spirit's a douche. I wasn't sure up to now. It could have been like just a doing his job type thing, but like, dude. You're gonna say laughter unavoidable? Laugh! Looked like Endeavor for a second. Wait, she didn't know that? Huh? Oh, everyone else was an elf proper? Maybe I'm stupid, but I hadn't really picked up on that this wasn't known information to her. Jon Snow. Who created you, though? Were you created following the swallowing of half the world by the Witch of Envy and her sealing to prevent someone like that from happening again? Because obviously this wasn't a thing before that. Hmm. Puck's a bigger threat to the world than her. I doubt that. You just gotta get serious. Maybe he'll be on the verge of death or something, and that's when they make the contract. Is he freezing the fire? Awesome! It's escaping? Oh no. Oh, is that what he was doing? He was grabbing the ode. I wonder if someone could do that to Puck. This doesn't take someone pretty awesome, but... Oh no. To protect her, that is your sole reason for existing. Oh. I tell you what, Space Laser Dude is pretty cool as a final boss and just a side story. Space Laser Horse God thing. Meliquera. Because you have a destiny. Unfortunately for you. I would love to defend Amelia here, but, like... she's got some rotten luck. But you get back up. This is like HK-47 from Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I shouldn't talk. Well, fate, it can go to hell, as a certain character would agree with. Come on. That's debatable, but everything else, yes. And Puck was her first light in the darkness, we can see. Not that it was that surprising. Phenomenal cosmic power! in space? Ah, he's asking questions now, huh? Now you want to talk. I mean, depends on how you define witch. Do you have to be a bad guy to be a witch? I mean, granted, they don't have a great track record, but... But you're not alone anymore. And soon enough, you'll be extra not alone. Maybe it's the Harry Potter lover in me, but a witch is not inherently a bad thing. It's just like bad representatives. He's listening, at least. I'm also here. And I am Megumin. Awesome. We're not gonna see the battle? Okay. Clash, at least. Flash forward. Ooh. I don't think we've seen him turn small after being big. That's gonna be nice to see. One of my favorite things in ReZero's upcoming light novels is Subaru Natsuki's battles with oaths, promises, contracts, and covenants. And his general distaste for them. Oaths, promises, contracts, covenants. Was there another one? There's like they have like separate magical meanings in the ReZero world. He's such a cute demon kitty. Ah. Oh, yeah, we never really touched on how old Amelia is here, because we know it's probably not excessively young. Half elf and all. Aww. Oh. Flashback. It was his fault? Oh no. Oh, it's his fault that this happened, not necessarily that he caused it. I'm gonna rewatch this movie to understand a few key things. And this was before she was frozen initially, that's why she doesn't remember this part. This is good, but honestly, I'm a little confused. Always adorable together. I really hope, like, at some point in the story, Amelia also gets to remember the first time she and Subaru first met, because of course that's not currently possible, you know, for obvious reasons. A nice delve into one of my favorite characters on the show. Wow. Assuming we're cutting to black. Literally no Subaru in this thing. I wonder if we're gonna get like a post-credits. It was a little light on, the forward motion of the plot. It was good, but it was like, it could have been shorter and gotten all the same details across, but I always want more ReZero, so I'm not really upset about the fact that it was a bit too long. And this is worthless. I was gonna like read off some credits, but it's like Japanese. Japanese. Ooh, is that an E? No, that's still Japanese. Japanese. Ooh, that's a 3. And a D for that matter. And a dash. I saw that dash. Could have been a kanji or whatever, though. I don't know the language, obviously. That's an upside down V. Need to learn Japanese. That says work bow. And White Fox and a 2 there. White Fox again. I'm doing great here. Wish. When you wish upon a star, Disney copyrights you. Wish. Geek. Beloop. Honestly, I wish I had more to talk about, but there's like stuff from like future light novels I'd like to discuss that I'm just not going to, because like most of y'all probably haven't read the light novels, and it's like, they hinted at a couple things that I'm just sitting here like, I want to talk about that. I want to talk about that, and I'm just like, maybe I shouldn't. Real tea. As opposed to fake tea. Uncle Iroh would be very displeased with that. Katakawa. That one I'm familiar with. Nonak. Powerless Katakawa. Imagica lab. Like Magica Dispel. That one looks like a box. There's another one. ReZero anime.jp with like hyphens in there, dashes, whatever. Another White Fox. Animation. Jill Sandwich Katakawa ATX DY. Is that it, or are we getting something else? Cut to the future, presumably. Okay. With her cute as hell outfits. Yeah, we're getting to see the whole gang, huh? Is Roswell gonna pop up too, and Beatrice as well? if we're gonna get everyone else, come on, give us Beatrice. Yeah, don't quite have the Elsa enchantment for these ice sculptures, I guess. That's gonna make her happy in a way you have no idea about. He says the right thing often. It's just that he never shuts up, so most of it's still the wrong thing. Lovely little film. Kind of said everything I was thinking to say. Really, that's the only disappointment with this movie is like if we're gonna fan service the rest of the characters in this, throw Beatrice in at the end. Whatever. Pretty sure that's the end. Alright. This has been ReZero, Starting Life in Another World from Zero, film, A Frozen Bond. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. And see you when Season 2 finally drops in 25 years.